of like the John Wick style movies. So I really enjoyed that first one.
Yeah, yeah, I loved it. It's one of my dad's favorite movies actually. When I showed it to him, he like fell in love with it. He loved Christopher Lloyd in it. The action scenes were great. They were over the top and gnarly, but it was just fun because it was kind of like a I don't want to say a family film because it's not, but it was like everyday man, just kind of trying to please his family and have a nice life, and it was an interesting twist on it. So I was excited for this one. What did you think of it overall?
I think this one definitely leaned more in like action comedy. I before we went and saw it, I'd heard comments about the main villain being a little bit over the top, a little cartoonish, and I think I definitely agree with that. And there was like a lot more comedy elements in this one than in the first one. The first one was kind of grounded and gritty, maybe not necessarily dark, but it seemed like it had like a darker tone to it, and I enjoyed that more with like the brutal action. Whereas this kind of was like a family action comedy, family vacation thing. That's probably what they were going for, right? I mean, that's intended.
Yeah, yeah, it was a little bit more like lighthearted, kind of comedic. It was definitely way over the top. Sharon Stone was something
Yeah.
else as the main villain, and she's usually a pretty good actress, but I don't know. It was just some of her lines
I didn't
was.
feel like she was needed. Like, I feel like they could have.
Yeah, Colin Hanks was fine in it as the sheriff. If he would
Yeah.
have been the main baddie, I would have been perfectly content with that because he gave off a kind of a brooding presence early on, and you kind of want to see him get it in the end. But I think everybody did a good job. Connie Nielsen and Bob Odenkirk both have good chemistry.
Mm.
Uh, Everybody else did a good job. It's got some really good songs in it as well. And there's a hilarious moment where Sharon Stone's dancing, and it reminded us of Tropic Thunder with Tom Cruise, and we both started laughing. So, but I liked it. It was a fun time. I'd probably give it like I don't know 7. I think it's a pretty
Okay.
decent score,
Yeah,
6.5, something like
I was
that.
thinking like 6.6 is probably where I was
Okay.
leaning. Like, I think the first one was better, and but it still had lots of like creative over the top action scenes, and they get really fun with the final setting there in the theme park and all the little traps and things that they gin up for the villains. But yeah, it just got a little silly. As you said, Sharon Stone's, but Bob Odenkirk's the standout here. I mean, the movie's really just his movie, and everyone else is kind of just in it. And it's not groundbreaking or anything, but it's still a fun time.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. If you like the first one, you'll really enjoy this one, I think. So yeah, 6.6.
Hmm.
I'm gonna give around the same area, 6.5, 7, somewhere in between there. But it's a really good time at the movies. Definitely check it out. Talk to you guys later.